Supreme Chancellor Obi-Wan Kenobi by Stone Freak. Chapter 7. The Vote. The time has come. If Obi-Wan feels like being dramatic, he would say that the fate of the galaxy will be decided in a few short hours. It's not exactly true. Whether or not Chancellor Palpatine remains in office surely won't decide the ultimate fate of the galaxy, nor will Obi-Wan being voted in or not do it either. So no, it's not the fate of the galaxy that's being decided, more the fate of Obi-Wan's sanity. Perhaps he is feeling a bit melodramatic. Moving on. Surely the Senate can't be so stupid as to vote him in, can they? That would make him a High Counselor, High General, and Supreme Chancellor at the same time. Giving all those roles to the same person would be outrageous. No one wants that kind of concentration of power. Deep breaths. Don't center on your anxieties, Obi-Wan. Release them and focus on the Force. The comfortable feeling of his negative emotions falling away and the Force moving in time with his breathing and brings a sense of inner peace and serenity. It almost makes Obi-Wan smile. He's certainly taken more to meditation since he got older. What was once frustrating and time-consuming is now like a comfortable blanket, helping him keep the chill of fear, the war, grief, the dark at bay. That is likely why they start so early, so they learn and get better at it. Meditation is not an innate skill, it is something you learn. Anakin could do with some refresher courses now that Obi-Wan thinks about it. The vote will begin soon. We must enter the Senate chamber. Mace is a steady presence at Obi-Wan's side. Obi-Wan truly is grateful his friend decided to come along for this, though he may say it's his duty as a master of the council Obi-Wan is on to him. Go, we shall! Yoda says and taps his walking stick against the floor. Obi-Wan has no idea why the Grand Master wanted to come. He usually does his absolute best to avoid the Senate. Still, his presence, too, is a comfort. The vote is actually 2 votes taking place at the same time. The first, confidence or no confidence for Chancellor Palpatine. The second, should no confidence win, instate Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi as Supreme Chancellor, yes or no. A simple setup, and efficient. Though Obi-Wan has to admit he's curious how they got the idea approved. Usually, the Senate loves to take as much time as it can for every small thing. Not that deliberation on difficult topics is a bad thing, mind you. If the first vote ends with a majority having confidence in Chancellor Palpatine, then the second vote does not matter. However, should the vote be no confidence, then the second will see whether the majority agrees to make Obi-Wan into Chancellor Kenobi. If not, then a regular senatorial election will be held, as when the vote was cast and ended in no confidence in Chancellor Valorum. The 3 Jedi sit in their repulsor pod. Technically, they all count as senators because of Republic Law B45 SK9, as Senator Mondai so kindly informed the Senate, and could cast votes in this election. However, the Jedi, as they so often do, have chosen the neutral path. It would hardly look good for them to cast votes anyway. Get involved in this vote, or we're not, Master Yoda said in the very beginning of the session. The proclamation seems to have helped calm some of the dissenters, senators who possibly feared a power grab. That thought makes Obi-Wan pause. Nangi are known to be immune to Force suggestion. Is that why the 135 senators chose her as the representative? So that no one could claim foul? Interesting possibility, if nothing else. Obi-Wan isn't quite certain how well known the actual capabilities of Jedi are. One by one, senators start pressing in their votes. There's a delay in the system to ensure that no one will know just who has votes for what, unless they themselves say so. When the first numbers show up on the projection. Total votes cast, 1,000. Vote of no confidence. Confidence, 54%. No confidence, 46%. Instate Master Kenobi. Yes, 75%. No, 25%. Obi-Wan stares. Blinks. Stares some more. He wasn't expecting it to be that close, and he certainly wasn't expecting such a clear majority to wish to have him as Chancellor, even though many of them still have confidence in Chancellor Palpatine. The votes keep coming in one by one, and the numbers start shifting. The vote for instating him never drops below 70%, and there's a detached sort of dread that fills him at the thought. But as long as the no confidence doesn't go through, that doesn't really matter. He can just consider it a compliment. But then the no confidence vote starts shifting back and forth between the two. Obi-Wan stares at the numbers, blinking slowly. Vote of no confidence. Confidence, 49%. No confidence, 51%. He shakes his head slightly, not quite able to believe his eyes. Should it really be so close? Vote of no confidence. Confidence, 51%. No confidence, 49%. He doesn't dare to breathe out a sigh of relief. He doesn't actually trust Palpatine, and perhaps he should hope for the vote to go through. However, Instate Master Kenobi, yes, 76%. No, 24%. If only the risk of Obi-Wan himself being voted into office didn't exist. He doesn't want to become the Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. He's no politician. He dislikes most of them. And beyond that, he holds some distaste for politics in general. It's bad enough what little exists within the temple. And then the no confidence starts getting ground. It starts moving away from being just around the 50% line. Vote of no confidence. Confidence, 42%. No confidence, 58%. Obi-Wan closes his eyes and breathes out a sigh. So this is truly happening then. Another task he never asked nor hoped for being laid on his shoulder by someone else. Vote of no confidence. Confidence, 39%. No confidence, 61%. Obi-Wan closes his eyes and shuts out all of the noise. The murmurs and beginning of shouting among the senators, Mace's deep breathing to his right, the sound of barely choked down giggling from Yoda on his left. He withdraws inside himself and enters a state of deep meditation. Don't center on your anxieties, Obi-Wan. His master's words echo in his mind. Breathe in the Force and out the negativity. Shut out the noise and center yourself around the peace and tranquility you carry within. Not that Obi-Wan actually carries much of that with him these days, not with war as it is. It's been a long time since he truly felt completely at peace, not since before his master died. The last time he felt truly safe. Even so, center in the stability of yourself, in your knowledge of your own body. Stay in the now and discard all distractions.
The vote is finished, Obi-Wan.
Mace's voice and the feeling of his hand on Obi-Wan's shoulder reaches him even deep in meditation as he is. Obi-Wan opens his eyes. Vote of no confidence. Confidence, 41%. No confidence, 59%. Instate Master Kenobi. Yes, 74%. No, 26%. Of course. Obi-Wan clenches his hands briefly to suppress the urge to bury his face in his hands, and allows the Senate and the journalists to see nothing but a calm and serene expression on his face. He can't wait to get back to his Morona rose cutting. Maybe things will make more sense then.